Hey guys, Mike here. Welcome back to Mike's Garage. So today we're taking the Golf into the shop and we're putting it on the hoist because I noticed something. There's an oil spot on the ground. Now we just recently got the oil change done at a quickie lube type place, and I'm suspect about the oil filter being tight enough. So we're gonna shuffle some cars around, put the Golf on the lift and see what's up. Oh yes, there they are. The royalty, Prince and Princess. Now, I was doing some dusty stuff in here, and Princess's car cover is a little bit dirty. And I got one little oil drip on Princess's cover from this guy's front oil pan, and I thought my drip tray covered it all. But apparently I missed one. So I'm gonna maybe try and give her a little blow off. Can I reach and turn the light on from here? There we go. I'm gonna blow off the dust off the cover and yeah, fire up and pull her out. Look at that. Oh, and my lights. I have got terrible luck with these lights. The tape keeps falling down, the double-sided sticky tape. The lights won't stick to it. I've tried using duct tape just to hold them, and then the duct tape pulls down. I don't know what it is, but it's a bugger. So, yeah, what do you do?
Wash that?
Yes, please.
Okay, I can throw it on the washer right now.
Look at her in all her glory. Oh, it's been too long.
Okay, I'll take this and get it in the washer.
We should do Prince's cover too.
This one's heavy, I'll do this one on its own.
Okay. Oh, yes. Oh, Princess. Oh, Princess. Absolutely love this car. The beauty of having it stored for 6 months, if there is a plus side, is when you bring it out, it's like getting a brand new car. Only got 20,000 kilometers on her, and I just love her to pieces. Listen to that sound. I'm gonna let her warm up for a bit, because if I can get the Golf solved right away, we'll change oil in Princess too, depending on how long it takes to get the Golf sorted. But now, let's go take Prince off the lift. Prince. Look at how much dust there is. It's interesting that there's dust where the seams are. This is why it's important with your classic, well, actually any car, whether it's classic or not. If you're gonna store it and you wanna keep it nice, put a cover on it. I do work on trucks in this shop, so sometimes it gets a little dusty, and the dust is hard to keep down, especially when you live on a gravel road. So I'm just gonna give the cover a quick blow, and then I'm gonna wash it as well. But you can see there's the dust on it, and in some ways I might be just blowing the dust through it. That's why I'm just going on a bit of an angle. Just because I don't want to put a dirty car cover back on the car. And I think I'll get Andrea to wash this cover as well, so that way it's clean to go back on them. At least it's summertime now, so it's not critical that he's covered all the time. But depending on what we're doing, I want him covered. So you got a little few marks. Quite a bit of dust there, but this cover is like a cloth cover, kind of like cotton t-shirt material. And I've had it for quite a long time, since I had my, what was it, 94, was it a 94? I'm pretty sure it was a 94 Nissan 240 SX. Sadly, it was stolen and torched, but sometimes that's the way she goes, eh? So let's unwrap this guy. Oh yeah, there's a spot on this cover too. Oh. I'm telling you, it just never gets old pulling back the cover. I'm not a religious man, but this is like a little piece of heaven. There we go. Like, look at this car. Gosh. Just absolutely beautiful piece of American muscle. Just had to hook up the battery. So now I'm gonna go get the key and we're gonna start this baby up and pull it out. You know, the things that just put a smile on your face and make you happy, this car is one of them. It's the dream car. It's the one that I dreamt about. Well, I dreamt about a lot of cars, let's be real here. But I absolutely love this car. She's a classic. See if I can get the the club undone. Can never have too many safety, or pardon me, not safety, but anti-theft devices. Oh. Well, let's see how she starts. I'll close the door. Okay, let's pump the gas 3 times or 4 times. I did it 4. There she goes. Let her sit for just a second. I do that with the big trucks, so 1, 2, 3. There we go. Turn some lights on. Oh, yes. Gosh, I love this car. Look at the seats are in great shape. It's just absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. I love it. Love it. And it's insured, so maybe I could go for a drive later too. That's the beauty of you know, having Hagerty replacement insurance and storage insurance, and then having collector plates, because with the collector plates it costs me like $200 a year for registration to drive it, so that's like cheap. So I just insure it all year round, so maybe we'll have to take her for a rip. But in the meantime, we'll pull her out, make sure we're in first. We'll ease her out of the garage. Oh, this car is so beautiful. Into the sunlight, into the sun. I'm gonna call that good enough. We don't have to go right back. And just let her warm up a little bit, put some heat in the engine. 78,000 miles. She's like a baby. A baby that's, there's a hair on there. Sorry about that. A baby that's like 55, 6 years old or something. Gosh, look at that. Look at that beauty. American muscle. You know what? I think there's still dust on it. Yep. So the problem with that car cover, it's not thick enough. I should have put another cover on it. Oh well. Yes. Love it. Just absolutely love the lines on this car. You know, guys, if you've got cars and you have a garage, my #1 recommendation would be to invest in a lift. Money very well spent. You know, this lift wasn't cheap. It's a Benpack, I don't know if you call it an XL because it's got the high lift because it lifts up high. And I did that because I wanted to put the Expedition underneath, and I can. And I wanted it longer, and it's like, what is it? It's a 9,000 pound lift right there. It's a HD9 XW. But you know what? It just makes life so nice. Like when you have an issue like this, and these cars are low. So just lift it up and you can tinker on it. So, oh, it's looking like these snow tires are done. They're done! But, so, got an oil drip, but I don't see any oil. Oh, I see something there. So I'm gonna pull this skid plate off and we'll get into it. Ooh. So I was able to get just a little bit on these screws, but I'm gonna give Volkswagen a call. And in the meantime, I'm just gonna clean it up with some brake clean and yeah, see if it's gonna continue leaking or not. Well, that looks better. I cleaned the oil off and then I got to thinking, what if it's not that transmission seal? What if it was running down from above? Although it doesn't really look like it up there. But we'll take a look when we lift the car back up. But overall, I think that looks better. Hopefully it just needs a little snug. Hopefully it was just because it's cold. Now the other thing I'm gonna do is there's two broken, for the belly pan, two broken bolts. And they are right here, and no, that one's there, and here. So I'm gonna see if I can't drill those out so I can put screws back in, and because it drives me nuts not having all the fasteners there. So anyways, wish me luck. Ugh, it's not perfect, dang it. It's working. I have to go a bit of a ways. Oops. Ha! Eureka! So, let's go get my smallest easy out. Try this easy out. I'll grab a little crescent wrench. Oh, let's hope this works. No. This one. This one is a twist bit for an easy out. It's got a twist to it. unfortunate. I'm gonna try warming it a little bit. Come on. Yes. Ooh. I also found this from my tap and die set, which works much better. And I drop it. Oh, this makes me so happy, guys. This is one of those things where either it works and you're successful or you fail miserably. A little bit of heat is all it took. There it is. Ta-da! All right, I just have one more to do. Well, I'm officially giving up on the other one. It won't come out. Dang it. But the good news is I got one, so there's only one that's not in there. So anyways, I'm gonna go see if I can find a bolt and put the skid plate back up. So this goes, how does this go? It goes like this. Oh yeah, and just push it over. Now, I just need to find another little bolt. Guys, I popped the cover off the engine, and if you look, right down there is the oil filter. Now, it's a canister filter. I can't help but think, because it's kind of right around the spot on the transmission where it was wet, so I can't help but think that maybe when they changed oil, they slopped a bunch of oil pulling the filter out and it just ran down, left a little puddle. So that's my thoughts, hopefully. Topped up the coolant. I've got some genuine Volkswagen coolant here. It's important to use the right coolant for your car. I mean, you could get, it doesn't have to be Volkswagen Audi, but it definitely has to have all the right numbers and stuff for the additives that they like. So let's check the oil and see what it says. Now, I checked the oil already and it was, I thought it was down just a little bit, which is what made me think that it's leaking. But since I don't see anything, yeah, see, and it's right in the middle. So that's okay. Nope, that's good. Blacker than the inside of a cow, but it's good. So maybe it was just leftover mess. And I've never pulled this cover off, but it just snaps on with these little rubber nubs there. Actually, they're plastic nubs. This drives me nuts when you got dirt in your oil filler. It does. But overall, inspecting everything, looks good. Yeah, other than that little spot, which, you know what? Hoping that's what it is, and if it isn't, we'll keep an eye on it. So put the engine cover back on. And this is one downside to having a fabric battery cover. The mice have come up here and made a nest on numerous occasions, but hopefully they're gone for now, for a little bit. And yeah, so there you have it. Try and get this cover back on. set it down. Is that one on? Yeah, that one's on. Just like that, Volkswagen's got a clean bill of health. I really like the fact that the Golf has prop rods, like the gas prop rod, so. Being that my daughter's driving it, I want to make sure everything is tickety-boo. The other thing I did, these snow tires, like I was saying, you can see they're pretty much at the end of their life cycle. Well, they are at the end of their life cycle for a snow tire. So we're gonna run them out a little bit. Might run them this summer and just pop the studs out. Yeah, we're not gonna use them again for another winter season. So have to have snow tires till the end of the month. So we'll just run them a little longer and maybe run them out this summer because next winter we're gonna have to get new snow tires for it anyway. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. The Golf, it's got a clean bill of health. We'll keep an eye on that oil spot and see if it gets bigger, but I have a feeling that it was happened after the oil was changed and we just didn't notice it. So anyways, guys, have a great night. Thanks for watching. Greatly appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace. Actually, I need to change oil in Princess, so yeah, maybe I'll do that tomorrow. Take care, guys.